Hey folks, how are we going? Now you saw me the other day road testing that Asian and the Italian grafting tool and budding tool. Now some of you left a couple of comments saying you've tried one of them, or the Asian model, and it hasn't worked for you. Well, I'm giving it a go, and I reckon it's going to work because I had a close look at it, and the joins that it does, it's quite clean. So I can't imagine why it wouldn't work unless we've had a dirty blade or the contacts weren't quite right. But nevertheless, I reckon they're pretty good tools. What I'm going to do today is demonstrate a couple of more grafts because it is a season for it. And this is the espalier tree that I planted here. It's a Jonathan. And I want to change some of these horizontal branches that we've got here, which are going to be our fruiting branches. And off here, we're going to get our spurs to get the fruit. Rather than having the same fruit along the whole plane all the way up, I'm going to change one. Well, I'm going to end up changing all of them. I'm going to change one, two, these two. So I'm going to go out in the paddocks and get some samples off there. And up here, I'm actually going to do, and what I'm going to do again with the Italian graft into a bud graft just along here. If it doesn't take, guess what? We've got that one up there that's going to look after it. It'll grow out anyway and replace the one that doesn't. So this is our espalier. If you haven't done espalier work before, this is the real, a little bit dodgy. It's okay, folks. The framework isn't a feature for me. Really, it's here just to establish the structural integrity of the tree. And once these take that shape, eventually you can pull all this down. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take that away and the tree will keep its uniform shape that I've trained it to. So it's going to take a couple of years and just maintain it a little bit here and there. If it starts to fall apart, it'll wither away. Now the fence line at the back is also going, but that's not important at the moment. Let's go out into the paddock and select some grafts. Just fixing my grow tunnel up a little bit. We had 70k winds the other day and it did play havoc in the garden, and it's working a treat here. I had to put the grow tunnel in, folks, to stop the birds and the caterpillars getting in and destroying my plants. Stop me getting in there too. Look at that, all the peas are growing. Never mind, I'll take it off after. Anyway, come on, out of the way. Are you coming in? All right, come in. Hey, come on. Come in the masses. I'm going to step on you. Come on, relax. Oh, the girls have been busy today, haven't they? All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 12, 19, 24. Oh, that's got to have a double yolk in it. 25 eggs. Not bad for a day's work, eh? Back to grafting. Come on, let's go. Good girls. You're good girls. That's it. You eat all the food, get all the grubs out of the soil, make me lots of manure and compost for my garden, feed me like that, and everyone's happy, eh? Aresi. You see that? See what's going on over there? Hey? You reckon it's my dog, huh? Kara. That's not my one. I mean, they're both my dogs, but that's Jack. That's the fattest kelpie in the world. Have a look at him. He's just laid down like a little wombat. Just shoving, yeah, you spotted me, didn't you? He's munching away at the manure. Blood and bone. Oh, I'm gonna eat you in a minute. What am I going to do to you? Hey, what are you doing? Come here. Jack, stop. Come here. You. Hey, I'm talking to you. No, don't go to him. No, no, no. Down. Get down. 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 Get down. What did you do? What did you do? Hey? What have you been doing? No, don't lick me. Hey? Crawling up. What's this? What's this? Every tree. Specimen 1, the perfect beast. Yes, sit. Good girl. Do you eat chicken manure? No. Specimen 2, the wombat. What do you eat? I eat everything. I eat everything. I eat everything. Don't I? I eat everything. Go. Yeah. Wow, you can run still. If it's not nature, it's animals. You know what, at the end of the day, manure comes and goes. We can get plenty of that stuff into the garden. So he hasn't done any damage to the tree. Just that I'm concerned he's eating too much of it, that's all. He's got to control his appetite. Look at it, look at all the swelling on this. This is gorgeous. This is Gravenstein. Now, I normally would take this top off here, this central leader here, but we've got so much good growth coming out of the side. I may take this off, I don't know yet. You know, Craig, don't be watching this segment and tell me, yeah, cut it off. What are you doing, Vasily? Cut it off. Nah, leave this one. Let's find another one. Now, this one here, well, it's got a bit of a lean on it. We can straighten that up because all the ties are broken off. And yeah, I think I could take this one off. I'm going to take it off here just where the damage is, just below that. Get rid of all this. I mean, yeah, it'll grow back. Stop being paranoid. Okay. And we're going to take a sample of this one too. We'll take the central leader out. We don't need that. That's called Cox Orange Pippin. Beautiful. Delicious. Okay. 2 samples, 2 grafts. Let's go and do them. Have a look at this, folks. I've got these little copper labels, plant labels or tags. You can inscribe the name of the plant there, and you're guaranteed, even if the ink wears off or the texture wears off, the markings there, the inscription won't wear off because it's dinted into the actual copper. So this is Cox Orange, if I know how to spell, Pippin. Pippin. Beautiful. Look at that. It's in there forever, never going to go away. Hang that up on the tree, and that's another great way to label your tree. So that's what I'm going to do. I've got Craig's little method with the PVC pipe, but I've also got these little copper tags. Beautiful. See that? Cox Orange Pippin. That's one of the grafts I'm going to do. Let's go and do them. All right, here we are. We're going to take a bud off one of these and graft it onto the side here. I don't know which one we're going to take off. Actually, I've got to work with one of these smaller ones here to be able to graft on, because we've got to match the diameter of it. So if I go like that, yeah, that one there's a pretty good match there. So we're going to cut this off there. We're going to graft Tropical Beauty on here. Take the tip off that, like that. We'll take it down to here somewhere, like that. All right, now let's do the graft. Now this side here has got to have the pointy part in. Now this side here is going to have the opposite end. It's going to have the V in it. There we are. That's that there. And we put the two together. It's pretty good. Quickly get the buddy tape. That's good. I just want to cut the end off. See how I've got this end cut off on an angle, but it's facing up? Well, I'm going to cut it the other way. There we are, that's better. My videographer's got big feet. Look what he's done to it. You banana. Oh well, it still says Tropical Beauty. We're not fussy about how it looks. All buckled and bent like he is. Now we're going to do a bud graft on the side here. Something like that. Isn't that right? Yeah, I'm happy with that. All right, we're taking a bit out of there. Now we're going to take a bit out of this. These buds are swollen up a bit too much. Oh, wait, we'll go down here. I might get away with this one here. All right. Oh, look at that. We got it. There's our sample. Oh, don't touch it too much. Quickly put it in place. Oh, look at that. Fits like a glove. Look at that. You can't even tell I did that. Hey? I only need a little bit like that. Look at that. It's 50 millimeters, 60 mil. And I'll tell you, that budding tool, that Italian one, that is a gem. I like the Asian one. It's easy to use because it's got the snips, but we could all have a pair of secateurs in our pocket anyway. You can go straight over the buds as well with this. If you find the buddy tape's a little bit too tight on it, meaning that the bud can't push through, well, loosen it up. No big deal. Take it off, put it back on again. There we are, folks. What do you reckon? Now, we did this one here with the Asian tool, the grafting tool. Now, some of you had struggled. Well, we're going to see how we go with it here, because we've got it on a living plant here, real life plant. We've got a graft on here. This bud looks a little bit black for me, so I'm concerned about that one growing, but I know the other 2 or 3 that we got there are pretty good, so I'm not too worried. Hopefully that will take. And at the end of the day, as we said, we've still got buds on this tree. We can replace it anyway. But this budding one here, this tall here, the Italian one, I love it. That was so easy to do, matched it up beautifully. It does it so well. It's a 2 cut and a fit like a glove and a bit of buddy tape around it, and it's done. Now don't forget to label them as well, because you've got to remember what you're growing there. And these little copper ones are really good because they don't wear off. The sun doesn't break them down or anything. Now also, it is a double deal weekend, folks. That's right, we've got a buy one, get one free on our website. Have a look at the range, because we're not putting everything on there on a buy one, get one free, and we do rotate it each weekend. So check out what we've got going on there. Plus Father's Day is coming up, and the online team have prepared some wonderful hampers that you can consider getting as a gift for your loved one who loves their garden. Check it all out at vasilisgarden.com. Until then, from me, Vasily, Maresi.